Thank you for joining my talk on real-time solutions to large-scale complex business critical problems. Before I start, I'd like to remind you that I am available for chat, and as questions come up, please click on the chat button at the bottom right of your browser and submit your questions, and I will respond to them accordingly. My name is Mark Amo, and I am the founder of Xtellix. At Xtellix, we help experts and enterprises find the best solutions to their business critical problems in real time. We do this by leveraging novel optimization algorithms and a set of pre-built efficient decision models together which when combined can provide a speed up to 200,000 times faster than any existing methods. We were founded last year. We are bootstrapped by currently raising, and we've been part of several accelerators and incubators. I'd like to use this moment to mention NVIDIA Inception, which has been a great ecosystem for us. NVIDIA Inception gave us cloud credits as well as DLI credits, which went a long way to improve our technical skills and also eased our financial burdens. If you are a startup in the AI machine learning space, please apply to NVIDIA Inception and you will never regret doing this. Let's go back in time to April 1970 when the Apollo 13 mission was launched. This was supposed to be the third successful mission to the moon. However, midway in flight, there was an explosion and the astronauts had to be brought back home safely. This brought a lot of time constraints, critical decisions that had to be made. Eventually, the resources that were supposed to last for only 2 days were able to be extended for 4 days, and the astronauts were brought back safely to Earth. Many businesses these days are faced with similar challenges. There need to be constant critical decisions being made at all times to keep the businesses afloat. But however, this is not possible. For many businesses, developing custom computational models to help take advantage of big data as well as the business processes that they are dealing with takes a very long time and there are not a lot of experts in that area. Again, even if the models have been developed, finding the optimal solutions takes quite a long time and takes a lot of resources too. In addition to when we want to run at production and at scale, when you are dealing with several millions to billions of decision variables, finding the best solutions is not possible. This has actually brought a lot of challenges to the world, and there's a race to find new computing paradigms to help us solve some of these challenges. That is why we built Xtellix, an enterprise platform for large-scale, complex variable optimizations. We're able to do this because we've already pre-built high-efficient decision models. We also have developed a very novel optimization algorithm that is able to handle over 10 million decision variables, and we are augmenting the solutions being found with image-based artificial intelligence methods as well as reinforcement learning. To do this, we built a framework called Rememory attempts to translate the individual terms of the complex model from big O(n) or big O(n) squared compute time to big O(1) compute time. Doing this allows us to have instant execution and evaluation of the complex models, speeding up the process and helping us achieve near real-time results. As an example, as we can see here, we have the gray-1 benchmark function. This was actually studied in the past by a group of researchers last trial, which was published in 2015. What they did was that they took the gray-1 function, which is very difficult to run and execute, and at 3 million decision variables, try to find an improvement when translated to run on the GPUs. Running for 500,000 times on the CPUs took 16.7 days. They were, however, able to reduce the time to 2.5 hours when they put the same code on the GPUs. Using our rememory framework, running single-threaded on Raspberry Pi and Arduinos, as well as normal laptops, we are able to run the same problem, solving the 3 million decision variable problem in 4.5 hours. When we run this on the GPU, this reduces to 7.5 seconds. So if you look at 16.7 days to 7.5 seconds, that is over 192,000 times speed up. And this is what we are bringing to our clients. This has applications in several industries and market verticals. When you look at 5G and IoT, when you're talking about packet routing, when you're looking at edge computing, running high performance computing optimization on edge devices, as well as simulations for high performance computing systems, this can be applied. Again, when we look at supply chain and logistics, if you're looking at routing, and transportation, as well as doing designing new materials, new chemicals, and designing new drugs. All these things has potential applications for which we need the real-time acceleration and instant speed up. When we are trying to design new chips and very large scale VLSI, this can also be applied. And if you're looking at calculating risk assessment, and if you're looking at financial trading, high frequency trading, and also portfolio analysis, portfolio investment, all this lend to the application of memory framework and optimization solvers in manufacturing and also in energy. When you want to do what you call the unit and commitment and economic dispatch, when you're analyzing very large variables, all this can be applied, and we know that we can achieve very significant speed because there's many verticals that can be applied. Our aim is that once we're able to get a 1% share of each of the market verticals, and here we have some examples, we should be able to reach a 1 billion annual recurring revenue each year, and that's our target. There are existing companies who who are directly or may not directly be in the same space, but we see that when you look at what we are doing, where companies will not have to spend or write much code to develop their custom models, as well as have the ability to solve very large scale decision variables. Currently, we're offering like 10 million up to 10 billion decision variables. The low code and high scale actually gives us a very good competitive advantage. Our team is made up of world class experts. My name is Mark. I'm the founder, and actually I started this problem when I was doing my PhD, and this was because the model I was dealing with has 16 parameters, but you need to wait for 5 days, which I thought at that time wasn't convenient. I decided to look at ways of making the executions faster. So that's how come Xtellix was born. And we also have Alex Shadow, who's worked with NVIDIA before and also worked with Bain and the founder of Alliance for AI, Melva Kusia, who's in marketing. And we have Professor Bob Andor, who is a visiting professor at the Liverpool John Moores University and is the former CTO and Director of Innovation for Hydro International. So, looking at our team, we think we are world-class experts to deliver this to the solution. What I say is that if you have very large scale, very custom, complex models that needs to be developed, you might want to take a look at our pre-built solutions. Or if it's already been developed, you might still want to look at our optimizer and try to find your solutions, the best solutions in real time. So if you're in any of these categories, just visit us at our website and schedule a demo and schedule a discovery call, a demo and a discovery call, and let's link up for there. And I know once we are back, we can find your best solutions in real time. Thank you.